Alrighty, welcome into Meta Madness, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bahamut. I don't know why the draft music didn't start going immediately, but hey, at least I caught that now, so it's not just eerily silent. So this is Meta Madness. We are in our first of 3 best of 5s today. Tomorrow there'll be 3 more best of 5s as well. For anyone wondering how this works, let's go ahead and break down Meta Madness. There are 10 initial bans globally. There are 10 bans that have already taken place. It is an Anduin, Blaze, Brightwing, Diablo, Genji, Hanzo, Hogger, Joanna, Sergeant Hammer, and Vala. Now, bans in the actual draft don't ban out heroes. What bans out heroes is picking heroes. So right now, it's, you want to ban out things that either limit the pool or they're going to be able to, you ban out things that you don't want to deal with. Maybe you ban out that Tychus so that way you can pick up Cho'Gall. Things like that, absolutely. So this right here, you didn't need to actually do this. You did not even need to ban a Sergeant Hammer. So there you go. There's the example of a little bit of an overlap right there, maybe misunderstanding of the global bans. But either way, that is that. Good morning, everyone. Isn't it 7 a.m. over there? Yeah, I got up at 5. I got up at 5 a.m. 5 a.m. I got up. I went to a party last night and everything. I went to a party. I just didn't eat enough food. I didn't really drink a ton. I just didn't eat enough food, so my stomach was hurting a little bit today. So I just had toast for breakfast before stream. Got up, showered, fed Bandit. Yeah. You're cleaning the apartment. Nice, nice. Well, I'm glad I'll be able to kind of be in the background while you clean. First pick gonna be a Lucio. First pick will be the Lucio. Okay, so that means, as I said, Lucio will not be pickable for the rest of this best of 5. When we get into another best of 5, it all resets back to the 10 initial global bans. So I hope that was nice and clear for everyone at home, as we are getting into Blackheart's Bay for map number 1. Curious to see, though, what we're going to be having from the side of Madness. On the left-hand side, by the way, I didn't introduce the team. The name is Going to Figure Out Something is the name of the team on the left-hand side, and a Junkrat Dahaka for Blackheart's Bay. You know what I'd love to see for Blackheart's Bay? Azul. Azul for a double soak from top to mid, and then you just hard push bottom with a core 4. That's what I would like to see personally. I think Zul would be fantastic of a pickup. And we actually might see that. This is a pretty decent siege composition for the bottom lane. Muradin does have great siege tools, being able to pick up the Sledgehammer at level 4, and then you get cooldown reduction later on at level 10 from your auto attacks. We get into our next ban phase. I really do think Azul would be a really good ban. Dahaka is going to probably be doing double soak rotation between top and mid, so we'll still see. That's at least my anticipation is going to be double soak top mid and high priority to push bottom. Leorc to be banned away, so no Leo against the Dahaka, but I keep mentioning it, man. That's Zul. What do you think, Bandit? Zul for the blue team? I do think so too. If we're going to figure out something, I think they can pick up Azul. But for the side of going to figure out something, what will we be banning away? Could be looking at a healer ban. Limit the available healers in the pool for the members of Madness. Could go for some sort of, like Decker Kane Malfurion if they wanted. Gonna go for the Garrosh, okay. This leads me to believe even further that they're gonna hard siege bottom lane, because Garrosh is really annoying to deal with. If you're pushing onto a gate, he throws you over. Diablo still could be picked up to do that, but, his hard initiation is really what you want to be able to play with. What's up, Walter? Good morning, my friend. We have a very, very, very early stream today. I'm still waking up myself. I'm doing my best, but we're here. We're casting. We're doing our best. All right, next 2 picks though. Malfurion and Tyrael. Okay. Why don't they just juice pirates? Why doesn't a team just juice pirates on Blackheart's Bay? It'd be fitting. It'd be literally fitting. It'd be beautiful. Last 2 picks, though. I am curious from the side of going to figure something out. Still, I keep saying it. Still like the idea of the Zul, and then you get something else to siege with the Greymane, like Li Ming or something. Okay, double soak Sonya. Sorry, I was double checking that Li Ming is not banned out. No, she's not. That is not a hero that is banned away. Last pick from Madness. Junkrat Dahaka Malfurion. Feel like more sustained damage would be nice, or maybe some burst as well, like a Jaina wouldn't be too bad. Jaina, Li Ming maybe for resets. Genji is banned away, so he can't pick up Genji. Tassadar. Okay. You approve of Juice Pirates? Me too. I absolutely approve of Juice Pirates. Alright, start prediction. Which team wins Black Hearts Bay? We'll just abbreviate. We have, going to figure out something or madness. Alright. I'm very tired today. Oh, am I tired today, chat? Oh my god, am I tired? I'm doing my best, though. I'm doing my best. It's all for you, chat. It's all for you. Alright. I'm also letting the, there's a delay on stream, so I'm letting that catch up before I start the prediction. Alright, there you go. Start prediction. Prediction has begun if you would like to gamble, and let's go ahead and get into our first map of the day. We have 3 best of 5s for all of you, so I hope you're all strapped in, ready to go. It's just eerily quiet. It's just so quiet. Alright, we got some belief in going to figure something out. Thank you for the follow. Glad you're enjoying the content. Can we load? Slowly but surely we will. Someone go steal my points. Yeah. Any madness believers? No one for madness? Oh, this is interesting. What's up, Interchip? How you doing today, bud? Good to see you. Hope you've been well. Still have our prediction going while we are waiting for our load-in here. First load-in of the day can be a little clunky at times. Not a single believer in madness? Oh, no. What's up, Soaking? You're looking forward to some exciting casting? Thank you, thank you. Good luck in the game. Good luck on your Sonya. Wow. Well. You predict red. I wonder. Welcome into Meta Madness, ladies and gentlemen. On the left-hand side, we have the members of Going to Figure Something. What is it again? Going to Figure Out Something. There we go. Words are hard. Soaking on the Sonya, Claude on the Tracer. We will be seeing Lucio played by Hunter Orc, Fish on the Muradin, and Madron. I'm going to go with Madron on the Grey Mane. To the right-hand side of Blackheart's Bay, we have Madness. Not a single predictor for Madness. Unfortunate. Lunatic on, a Depraved Lunatic on the, on the Dahaka, Razhog on the Tyrael, Time Bullet playing the Tassadar. Sorry, Mo on the Malfurion, and we'll see Not Prepared on the Junkrat. Baha has best hair. Put in the points. Unfortunate. Alrighty. Oh, God. That caught me so off guard. Tassadar is going to be looking at Psystorm at the beginning here. Sorry, let me zoom out as well. Let's get a better view of bottom lane. We will have the Tracer putting pressure onto Dahaka in the top over there, as it's actually Lucio going to be going into the drink. Goodbye, Lucio. Also, did anyone free the sharks? Oh my god, nobody freed the sharks? Oh my god, kids these days. The Hawker's Drag not going to connect over there, as we will jump back into bottom lane. A Concussion Mine will split the Grey Mane, and another kill over to the side of Madness. Maybe people should have believed in Madness. Alright, Tracer's going to steal away some coins from Dahaka's side of the map, and we will... Do we have an invade? No. Muradin's just gonna be chilling. Good morning, Ninja. What's up, bud? Good morning, everybody. If I miss anyone in chat, I do apologize. I am still trying to wake up myself. I've been up since 5, but it's still It's still early. Good thing Europe hasn't changed over in their time zone, because I would have actually had to start stream at 6 a.m. Excuse me. I would have had to start at 6 a.m. if Europe had changed over their time zone. Hunter Orc on their way down, gonna be looking at Time Bullet here for some sustained damage. Verdant Dwarf tosses in onto a steel trap. We got Sonya spearing on in as well. Greymane diving, but not going to be able to find anything. Tracer back in the mid lane, going to be soaking out 7 coins for her. Let's see what the coinage looks like for these two teams. And I want to point out, we've already had 6 turned in for the side of going to figure out something. I keep thinking I say the name wrong, and I don't, so that's good. Claude gets the last few coins in, and Blackheart's barrage has begun. Meriden just gonna go for a standard build here. Nothing flashy at level 4 for the Sledgehammer. You can see Blackheart's gonna get some shots out here into the mid lane. That will be 1 tower going down. Good damage out from Blackheart right there. The double soak does continue for Dahaka as he's kind of impeded by Tracer here and there. The bottom lane does get pushed in while there's no Tracer down here. Siege Giants to help defend a little bit. You're still waking up? Me too, bud. Me too. But you know what? At least we're not playing Dark Souls 2. Push off and a little sound wave onto Raz, but it does not... Ooh, actually, maybe it yields a kill. Greymane's got the Inner Beast active. You can see the glow on the weapon, looking to keep that going as there's a Dark Flight in, and the Razor Swipes are available. Coins stolen away. Steel Trap will find the Lucio. Greymane still trying to chase in after confirming that kill. Looking to keep that combo going. Might have actually... No, he kept it going. Mid fort will fall. Tracer pushing that up right there as Dahaka's having a bit of a struggle up against this Tracer-Sonya sort of matchup. They may be losing their bottom lane fort, but still, there's a lot of pressure to be applied from Tracer Sonya. Speaking of Tracer, she will be sustained chased by the Tyrael. He's got some good damage. Is it going to be enough to get a kill onto Tracer? I'm not sure. It actually might go the other way around. Oh, the turn of tables. Recall at the last second. Nice. The honorable 1v1 goes over to Tracer. Enough for another turn into the side of GTFOS. Going to figure out something. Let's see how many coins we've got held by these players right now as well. 4 on the Sonya, 5 on the Tracer. We got a few on the Greymane and 1 on Lucio as Sonya does turn in her little chunk. Her little deposit has been made, and we'll cycle through the other numbers, of course, while we have some camps to be grabbed for the opposing side team. Depraved Lunatic and Soaking in the bottom lane. Sonya's going to clear up this wave easily, getting a nice slam onto the Dahaka. As the fight does break out around the turn-in area, Claude maybe going to get... No, I was going to say, maybe Raz will get some revenge onto Claude, but it's not happening. This Tracer is playing absolutely fine right now. We are going to get a pause from one of the players. It's a little bit of lag, so let's go ahead and, for competitive purposes, let's go ahead and pull it back to Bandit and I, while you can see my co-caster is sound asleep, what I would like to be doing. Dark Gimmicks 2. The gimmicking? Oh god. It's early, man. It's early. I got nothing going on up here. I mean, I rarely ever do. What's up, Lord Hakos? How you doing today? Hope you all enjoyed the movie night last night. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed the movie night. Next month we are going to be watching Pain Simulator 2. Yeah. Oh god, Dark Gimmicks 2. You know, I want that game to be done. I honest to God thought we were at the end of the game yesterday. And when I went in through that boss portal and it was just a steel golem thingy, or like a steel knight, I was so disappointed. Good morning, Gato. What movie did we watch? We watched Fifth Element last night. Heading out to Michigan for the day to see my son. He's making me fried chicken for your birthday. Well, happy birthday, Nancy. I know you already had your birthday, but happy birthday. Enjoy the fried chicken. Have a safe trip, and we'll see you next time. Enjoy the chicken. God, that sounds good. You need to join the Discord. ! Discord. Exclamation Discord. Get you a link right over there. Caught up on Stranger Things. So excited for the finale season. Yeah, I'm excited about the next season for Stranger Things too. I'm really excited about that. Yeah. Happy birthday, Nancy. Enjoy. Wish you all the best, my friend. Discord. We have a pause right now. Looks like one of the players has a bit of lag, so we are just waiting for that to subside, and then we will get back into our game. Tomorrow morning, I will be doing Meta Madness again because I hate myself, and then after that, I will be doing a cooking stream for you all. So tomorrow is going to be a nice chunky stream day. Nice chunky stream day. Depending on how long the games go, we might skip one of the best of 5s tomorrow for the cooking stream. If the game plan that I want to do is I'd like to start the cooking stream around noon my time, which is like 5 hours after Meta Madness starts. So 3 best of 5s in 5 hours. That's a little tight, but it depends. I mean, we could have 3 3-0s and boom, done. So I might skip one of the series just because also like, yeah, I don't want to be starting the cooking stream at like 2 o'clock and stuff like that. You just played some HOTS and it wasn't terrible. Nice. Every day is a little bit of growth. We're just waiting on the player to reconnect to the lobby, and then we will get back into Blackheart's Bay. Waiting just for a reconnection. Just looking at talents as well. There's really nothing of major note. Nothing to majorly note while we wait for our turn-in. Excuse me. We'll wait for a reconnection. We are in the turn-in area. We're just waiting to see who wins out the fight. Yeah, the gang's all here. You understand more than you give yourself credit for. Alright, looks like the readies are being requested. Yeah. I mean, every game you learn something new. You learn a little something new. It's practice. All right, the readies are out. We have the countdown. Let's get back into the game. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, so 10 Talentiers almost here. We have our Lucio back in the game. As you can see, 10 Talentier on the top of your screen is going to be favorable to the side of going to figure out something. Double chests. We got 10 coins on the map available from the chest, and Tracer quickly burns through that with Lucio. Down over here on the lower side, Tassadar makes quick work with Dahaka, and this is, as I mentioned before, enough for a turn-in for going to figure out something. But of course, Madness does have a turn of their own. Depraved Lunatic and Not Prepared looking for the 5 each, and I do think this will be a given turn, and don't think Hunter Orc can get there in time. Meanwhile, though, in top lane, Greymane pushes up a wave in a camp. Tyrael goes to clear it out. And we'll see what Blackheart's able to do here. And we'll see how much value Blackheart can get. I don't know why, but every time I cast this map, I think, man, I should rewatch all the Pirates of the Caribbean. Soaking! Screaming at a player. You played on 2 new maps? Yeah, nice! Yeah, because usually I think when you start playing HOTS on the early account, like on your... If you're new to HOTS, I think they make you play a bunch of Cursed Hollow at first or something like that, and then they slowly add in other maps. Bottom lane being barraged and sieged into. We have a little bit of a base race going on. Wait, are we base racing? Are we base racing? I mean, they just took down a fort in mere seconds, and this is still going. Mo is just tanking shots, and look at this. I mean, between Greymane, Sonya, and Tracer, that's already great siege damage. They push up into the bottom lane keep, and it looks like Lucio amps it up, and that's enough to disengage. Though Tassadar is still beaming the top lane. Still beaming the top lane. All right, we get some Siege Giants for the bottom lane. 10 Talentier, as I had mentioned, is here for both teams. Nothing crazy for that one. No judgment or anything like that. Top lane fort does fall down to Time Bullet, but this is going to be another Blackheart barrage. in favor for the side of going to figure out something. Fish just getting the vision here, sees the enemy, and just back away. No allies around. Sonya's just going to be able to get this camp for the bottom lane. 2-2 in our kills. And we got shots into mid lane keep. Still have 6 more cannonballs. Okay, so I was trying to find where this was. God, I'm tired today. 13 talent tier advantage to our blue team. A whole level lead for them. Oh, nice. That's a good achievement to get. So you tanked a lot of effective damage. This is an immediate turn in once again. Easy turn in here. Claude will get the last little bit, and another Blackheart Barrage. I believe it just continues sieging into mid, if I'm not mistaken. Boss is still up and available. Oh. Gary the Kraken is up and available for the for contest. He's just chilling back there. But no, we will see the Seed Shine. Sorry, the cannonballs finish out the mid lane keep. And they will retarget into top. Alrighty. Razag's chilling in top lane. I'm curious about this. Okay. I was just wondering if there was maybe some sort of setup into Tracer, but I mean, it's Tracer. Trying to chase her down is a little difficult. You do have speed and everything from Tyrael and the Eldruin's Might, but no. 16 coins necessary for a turn-in. Dahaka clears out the bottom lane as there is equal talent tiers. Depraved Lunatic will tap the bush and work his way out of this. He's got that mount speed for 5 seconds because he's got the 5 stacks currently, so he's at 130%. Razag? Oh, do they see? Ooh, no, they do see them looking at boss here. Okay. But once again, since the enemy's in top, we're going to see a hard rush into bottom lane. I love this. I find this absolutely hilarious. Dahaka's doing things, but he's going to have to burrow into the ground. Soaking's going to have that Wrath Berserker active, and this is more damage onto the keep and bottom. Do they stick around for this? No. Okay. Respect will be... The respect is just... is there. God. Words. Break the wrist, walk away. But still, a lot of damage onto the keep. It's going to be down to a solid 8th. And 11 coins out of 16. Eldruin's Might in for the Tyrael. That's some great damage on the Tassadar Sanctification from said Tyrael. We've also got the Archon form for Time Bullet. Lucio pushing in. Riptire from the Junkrat, and Tassadar does go down. Sonya slamming, jamming her way through some health bars here. Muradin Dwarf tosses out, letting his trait to kick in. We've got some more... chests up in a bit. Sonya just goes and gets a chest. Greymane's like, let me just sustain chase the enemy with Hunter Orc, and Soaking's like, but coins. Literally, they could just go end the game, I feel, but coins. Alright, yeah, they're gonna end the game right here. Tassadar will be back in a second. He's gonna help defend with Tyrael. There's a camp pushing into top lane. I think everyone should panic Hearth out and just go clear at that top. This is devastating right there. I don't know what they're gonna do. Sonya actually breaks off once again to go get more coins. Core falls down to 60-some%. Yeah, the catapults didn't target the structure, so 63% on the core. Sonya finishes out another chest of coins. I think Sonya has the entire turn-in for the team. Stormbolt won't connect onto Raz. Soaking gets the turn in, and that'll be top lane keep taking damage. That actually will get shots onto core, but I don't know if it ends. Tyrael gonna try and cheat a little bit of death. Hunter Orc's got the speed and no cheat. Not prepared, gonna be hit with a pulse bomb. Does have the sticky bomb for the slow. Muradin Dwarf tosses over, lands the Stormbolt onto Mo, who can't even get the silence off in time. We got the Archon trying to make a counterplay. That's a great drag onto Tracer, who gets a recall. Claude is going to have 100-something HP. Shots onto the top lane. Keep, do you take that down? Blackheart's got 4 more cannonballs available, and those are going to go straight into the core. GG over to the side of going to figure out something. Fantastic Blackheart Bay map played by them. Nice jump from Muradin. That was a very good... Did he have toss? No. Yes, he did, sorry. Or launch. He did have launch. That also... Yeah, that was also the gap closer in that one. I out-damaged Mouth. Yeah, but look at your siege, man. Look at your siege, though. Look at that siege. It was really close, actually. Oh, that's comical. That's funny. Oh boy. Alright, back to Bandit Night. Alright, welcome back. Alright, cool. Sorry, my buttons weren't working, but they are working. Welcome back into Meta Madness, map number 2 in our first best of 5 of the day. We are getting into Tomb of the Spider Queen. Excited to see some Cho'Gall. Who is Ron Nightbot? You have to ask. You don't want to know. Walking to the theater was interesting. Our town thinks it's a tiny Boston, so lots of Irish stuff. Oh yeah. How was the theater, by the way, Gato? How was that? How was the theater? Man, oh my god, I love The Fifth Element. I have to say, we watched Fifth Element last night in Discord. I love The Fifth Element. It's such a good movie. Next month, though, we are watching Emperor's New Groove, and the following month we're watching Hudson Hawk. Because I was asking when we were watching, like, because we chat in Discord in just in the text channel, we all just type, so that way no one's talking through the movie, which is nice. And I was like, oh, has anyone seen Hudson Hawk? Because there was something in the movie that reminded me of Hudson Hawk, and everyone was like, no, I haven't seen it. I'm like, oh, it is a gem of a movie with Bruce Willis. It is such a gem of a movie. Anyways, it used to be on like it would be on like Spike TV and Comedy Central all the time. The theater is exact. Yeah. When you put it in italics in Discord, I was like, I know what you're saying. So we get rid of a Nubarek, we get rid of Sylvanas, a Stitches, and a Leoric. So what are we going to kick things off with? Now, as I had mentioned, things in the previous game, Lucio, Muradin, those cannot be picked up in this game. Those are banned out because they were picked. It's going to be funny to watch back this VOD at some point and just see how tired I am trying to cast this early. Yrel to kick things off on the right-hand side. Okay, so a strong solo laner. Just rip the Cho'Gall. Just do it. It's a best of 5. You can give one map. The show is so good. Nice. I'm glad you had fun. What will we get from the members of Going to Figure Something Out? Going to Figure Out Something. Keep saying their name backwards. Diva Gul'dan. Gul'dan, very good for wave clear. Quick wave clear. Ooh, what are we going to get? Will we get Pursuit of Flame? That is something that some Gul'dans take on this map for faster wave clear because it gives you a little bigger Fell Flame radius. But also, Regen Globe is pretty popular in the European region, so we'll have to see what that level 1 will be a little bit later on, because we get 2 more picks from the side of Madness, and it is Mephisto Maev. Never broke the illusion and immersive. Ooh, very nice. That's always fun when something it draws you in like that. I would say like the last movie that I saw that was like that was the Knives Out, or the Glass Onion. Like that movie went by. Like I didn't pause it, I didn't get up, I just sat there and just plowed through that movie. It was delicious. Good morning, Raka. What's up? You're awake? I am not. I'm doing my best, but I'm not. Uther to be banned away, so no main tank Uther. I do think... Oh, will they take it? So, Mephisto has a really good benefit from Alexstrasza. Alexstrasza can take the level 1 regeneration globe talent and constantly be able to give Mephisto regeneration globes, which pairs extremely well into his level 4 for the Hysteria. So that's why I was like, I wonder if they're going to lean into that for the side of Madness. But at the same time, we could see Going to Figure Out Something picking up the Alexstrasza as well. We do see a bit of Alexstrasza in Meta Madness, but it is going to be a Decker Kane and a May. Okay. You're home for the weekend? Nice. You have to see that? Oh man, The Glass Onion's so good. It's such a good mystery movie. I liked it a lot better than The Menu. The Menu was alright. The Menu had some cool ideas and stuff like that, but there was just, I don't know, the ending was kind of bleh. Last two picks for the side of Madness. I want to see the Alexstrasza, but it's an Ana. Interesting. I guess Nano boosted Mephisto. Okay. Nano boosted Mephisto. Last pick to the side of going to figure out something. No Sylvanas available. Their Siege is okay-ish. Solo lane is Diva. With the Gul'dan, they could pick... Maybe they could pick up some other CC. They could pick up another, like, an Imperious, honestly. Imperious to stab the Mephisto when he jumps in, and then you just get some good damage onto it. No, they're gonna answer with the Chromie. Okay. Answer with the Chromie. There's a lot of self-cleanse. I don't know what we're gonna get at level 10 for Chromie, honestly. I actually don't know what she's gonna lean into, because Hand of Freedom from Urel, Seraphim later on. Maev's got Vault of the Warden. Garrosh is Indomitable. We'll see. We'll see. Yep, alright. Let me go ahead and start a prediction. And I'm doing my best, chat. I'm trying to wake up. I am doing my best to wake up. Alright, there is your prediction. Get them on in. Yeah, you were talking about that last night, Gato. I have to look that up. Okie dokie. Prediction has begun. Go ahead and get your gambles in as to which team will win Tomb of the Spider Queen. Double Mage on the side of going to figure out something. Not the most popular play, but we'll see how they utilize it. Any Madness believers? I'm trying so hard, Ton. I'm trying so hard. There we go. We got a competitive bet. Thank you, chat. Thank you. Sadly, you have more life obligations today. You have to teach people about lasers. That's pretty cool, though. Well, enjoy the life obligations. We'll see you later, or we'll see you next time. Thanks, Gato. I appreciate it. Ooh, last second bets for going to figure out something. Okay. I think I might go get tacos after stream today. That might be the jam. Go get some tacos after stream. I think so. Alright, so one player is just loading in slowly, but it's not that big of a deal. Alrighty, welcome into Tomb of the Spider Queen. On the left-hand side, we have the members of Going to Figure Out Something. Fish on the May, Soaking on the Diva, Madron on the Chromie. We have Claude on the Gul'dan, and Hunter on the Deckard Cain. To the right-hand side of the map, Madness. We've got Mo on the Ana, Razhag playing the Mephisto, Time Bullet on the Garrosh, Not Prepared on the Maiev, and Urel to be played by Depraved Lunatic. There's your level 1s popping up really soon. I'm waiting to see what Gul'dan does go into. Ooh, Light of Caribor. And he's going to be going into Echoed Corruption. Okay. God dang it, Raka. I like it. Little bit of poke onto Time Bullet. Do want to point out the role swap on some of these players. Razhag was the Tyrael last game. Time Bullet was the Tassadar, so a little bit of a difference on that one. We have a Umbral Bind met with a Cryo Freeze from Fish. Deckard Cain is going to be looking at a Sapphire level 1. So no field study, no triangle shenanigans at level 1, but just going to be looking for the slows on that Haradra Cube. And Gul'dan works on a few of his stacks. We'll be checking around the lanes as we do continue to watch the bottom lane. Not Prepared is going to be not showing in lane in the rotation down to this camp. Nice little kind of just out of vision rotation to be made. Trying to deny a little bit of that damage as well from Depraved Lunatic. We have Nisha's Memento. That's what you're actually going to see, that little bit of a bounce right there from some of those autos. And the camp goes down fairly quickly because of that. I always try and mishear that as Light of Caribou. Yeah. Oh, what a fun coffee place to work at. Fish gets hit with an Umbral Bind this time. Gonna icing out, no big deal. Actually bops the Garrosh on the way out as well. Mephisto will clear out the top lane, and Yrel in bottom with the Siege Giants put some pressure onto BRB Soaking, who is going to be blasting into the Siege Giants to push them out of the tower range. Nice little tech right there from the D.Va. Mephisto jumps in trying to take down the mech. Defense Matrix to be utilized. The Sleep Dart won't connect, and the Siege Giants, they're not close enough yet to be able to get value. BRB Soaking gonna be losing the mech. Yeah, gonna be losing the mech right there, but the big shot. Big shot, and the DPS from the pilot D.Va is pretty good. Depraved Lunatic really wants that, but not going to be able to get the value that they're looking for. Back in mid lane, oh my god, Garrosh saves the Mephisto. D.Va, I did not think D.Va was going to go down right there. I thought BRB Soaking was 100% safe, and Claude gets thrown over the gate by the Garrosh, and a quick double kill goes over to the members of our Madness team. But this is very reminiscent of map number 1, no? Map number 1 on Blackheart's Bay, Madness got some early game kills, and that was pretty much all they got. They got 2 early game kills, and the rest of the game was sort of just one out with great siege and a few good team fights as well from going to figure out something. Sneaky streamer. Sneaky? I'm not sneaky. What do you mean? How you doing today, Quid? Good to see you. Soaking does have the Mecha Explosion, waiting to see if she will pop that. D.Va, no, gonna be holding onto the Mecha Explosion. Soaking won't use that just yet, and makes their way back into bottom lane to continue to pick up that experience. But Yrel did shove in. Time bullet at the top of our screen. There's a danger ping, not sure from who. Time stop onto 2. This is at Horrible Anomaly at level 4 for the Chromie, so she just has more time traps. No speed debuff or armor debuff to enemies. Chromie's still poking out as best as she can. She does have the Deep Breathing level 1. Gonna be getting the 20 stacks fairly soon. And also the Gul'dan at 15 out of the 40 on his Echoed Corruption. 7 talent here first for the right-hand side, but that makes sense for Madness since they did have those early game kills. Fish on the far side, Sleep, Cryo Freeze buys a small window. The gate does go down. Not prepared, trying to make their way in. Hunter Orc dropping some potions on the ground, but look at the right side. Time Bullet and Razhag so very low. Umbral Bind onto Hunter Orc. Brave Lunatic looking to find some... Oh no, the old man! The old man! And Time Bullet is not traded for that. That is rough to the side. Oh, but they do pick up their first kill in that Yrel. Can the members of Going to Figure Out Something find a few more? Doesn't look like it. Turn availability does exist to both these teams. Cryo Freeze forced by the Maiev and... Or the Maiev, excuse me, the Mei. Baha sneakier than the Butler and Mr. Deeds. You know it. Sneakier than the Butler in Clue. Communism was a red herring. Not prepared, gets the turn in just above. Temporal Loop will be on to Mephisto. Razhag is able to get away. I cannot believe how many times Madness is able to disengage from these fights with a sliver of HP on these characters. It is comically... It's just comical to me. It's just sad. It's comically sad. All right, cycle through the other numbers. God, I am absolutely so tired today. Time Bullet, though, does get the full turn in, and we get our red web weavers to the side of Madness. Just before the level 10s, so no level 10s just yet, and we'll see how much value our... Vault of the Warden doesn't really... It denies any sort of damage from the Chromie. You weren't paying attention to Twitch and all of a sudden there's a hot stream. I'll be doing this again tomorrow morning. I should be a lot more awake tomorrow morning, though. I should be way more awake tomorrow. I hope. We'll see. Chromie does finish at the level 1. Time Bullet. He was looking to step up and get a toss onto someone, but the respect is going to be had from Going to Figure Out Something. We got a Pause from a player, so let's go ahead and pull it on back to Bandit and I, as we do not want to show any sort of sneakies, show the minimap and stuff. God, man, I need to wake up today. It is, I don't know what the issue is. Tim Curry is a national treasure, yes. I watched this, we talked about this already, but I watched the Speed Racer movie last weekend, and God, is that movie just... I feel like I took drugs. I didn't, but I feel like I did when I watched that movie. That movie is absolutely, it's just, it's wild. Absolutely wild. Fixed. Now ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate it. We're into level 10s on the left-hand side. We already saw the Chromie Temporal Loop. We are going to be having a Horrify from the Gul'dan. The objective phase does end to the side of our red team, as BRB Soaking will lose their mech, but the pilot will be fine. Got Garrosh and Yrel still holding. Warlord's challenge for Garrosh. Ardent Defender for the Yrel. Mei is holding and Deckard is holding. Do we get a Lornado game? Ice Wall for the Mei. Nah, it's going to be a Stay a While and Listen. Stay a While and Listen onto 4 people. Good setup into the damage. Mephisto, who is one of the targets who just doesn't get hit with anything. He's going to be hit with a Temporal Loop, pulled back into the spot over here in the bottom lane, and the Chromie damage is available. Another kill has gone over to the side of Going to Figure Out Something. 2 to 3 in our kills, favoring the side of Madness. Going to Figure Out Something will get their turn in here. The extra kill did push that experience up a little bit further, and this bottom lane siege will be amplified by some siege giants. Now, D.Va's positioning is leading me to believe that we're going to see the rest of the members in this bottom lane pushing hard. Yeah, it does look like that's going to be the case. 30 stacks to the Gul'dan, doing really good on that Echo Corruption level 1. Siege Giants initially taking down the fort front gate. Garrosh is going to be... I think it was just Mei anchoring in the rotation. Also, Chromie's got a nice time trap just above this as well, so just slowing down any sort of advancement from the enemy in a flank position. I do like that. Yrel jumps in with a Righteous Hammer as well, knocking back a few enemies, and Gul'dan and the rest will take down Fort in the bottom lane. Mephisto, working through the top lane, should be able to manage this without losing the Fort, getting some great damage onto the little summonables, as well as we move back into mid. Objective in bottom still fairly healthy, actually, around 50% of its HP, as you can see on the little icon on the bottom right of your screen. Gul'dan will throw in a few of those Echoed Corruptions. Blizzard from the Mei doesn't get a root onto Garrosh, and the sidewall, the sidewall's living. No, Chromie takes down one. Maev will manage the bottom lane. Nice, as Memento does speed things up a little bit for the wave clear. D.Va's not around. It's a 4v4 for this turn-in area. Actually, really quickly, what's the... Time Bullet getting poked at. D.Va's got the vast majority of the turn-in. Mei's got the other half, if you will. Oh, Fish. Okay, Fish does go for the turn-in. Time Bullet will get a chunk of gems turned in. Is it Depraved Lunatic? It's also not prepared. Claude tries to get 11 in. Temporal Loop onto somebody. It's the Mephisto. He's out of there. Soaking will get the turn in here, and we'll see back-to-back Web Weavers to our blue team. All right, so Going to Figure Out Something. What are they going to do with this double turn-in? Is it mid lane push? Mid lane priority with the wave here? Does look like that's actually going to be the case, as we already have members stepping in, getting some damage onto the fort. Maev, does she activate the Spirit of Vengeance? No. No blink from the Spirit of Vengeance as the Web Weavers descend. This Web Weaver in mid lane will descend, it feels like, right before the fort even falls. Time Bullet gets a toss onto Claude. Sleep Dart as well. Claude in a bit of a rough spot, trying to get away. Horrify is going to be dropped just before the Gul'dan goes down. Some body blocking was there. Soaking on the pilot form, trying to get some good value in the with the quick DPS available. Garrosh is going to be traded. Depraved Lunatic trying to back away. Mephisto getting the Durance of Hate, allowing this Yrel to be able to back away because of the mass root. Temporal Loop onto Mephisto once again, and is he one-shot? Yeah. Mephisto being bullied here in any sort of engagement with this Chromie Temporal Loop. Very, very good draft adjustment right at the end. The double mage I was a little worried about, but the Temporal Loop has been insanely powerful for this team. I do want to note really quickly, top lane fort will be falling to the Web Weaver. Forget what, thank you for your Prime Gaming for 11 months. I'll resend your alert when we get out of game. I appreciate it. Baha's online. I am online. Warlord's challenge on the maid. Does she have a cryo freeze? Indeed she does. There's a potion underneath her as well, as she does pop out of that one. Super healing pot, but it was actually mitigated by the Biotic Grenade of Ana. Webweaver phase has ended. Half the turn-in available to the members of Going to Figure Out Something. Madness with more than enough for a turn-in, but here's the big thing. 16 talents here will be over to our blue side in just a moment. And that's going to be a little difficult for these turn-in areas. Don't want to fight down a talent here. Mei is going to check this one. Doesn't see anyone around. Chromie does have a time trap to scout out. She also has one over there in the bottom. I was just curious if she has any vision from that one. Spirit of Vengeance out from the Maiev, just making sure she doesn't get caught by the Decker Cane or anything. Uriel clearing out the bottom. Super healing pots from that level 13 of the Decker Cane. He also does have the safety in numbers at 16. Maiev, does she go in? Mephisto will jump in. Temporal loop onto Mephisto once again. Oh! Wait, what? Raka, thank you for gifting a sub to Wakey Wakey. Thank you, Raka, for 11 gifted subs in this channel. Horrify from the Gul'dan. Time Bullet's in a rough spot. We do have the Stay Well and Listen. The Warden's Cage will expire right there. A Mecha Explosion. Gul'dan finishes out as level 1, but he does fall. The mid lane, the mid lane, the mid lane. Soaking will lose a few gems, but the mid lane siege, oh my god, it's so very close to taking down the fort. It will, or the keep. Keep does fall. Time Bullet not prepared, and Depraved Lunatic fairly low here in health. But I think they just want this turn-in. Time stop. Oh, okay. Time trap was activated, but I think that's all that's going to be utilized right there. Are they looking for boss Webweaver here? Fish has got a little bit of a delay. Mid lane has got a wave that needs to be cleared out, but yeah, no, they want this boss. Depraved Lunatic gets the insta-mount. Oh no. Oh no, Depraved Lunatic. Ah, it's the toss. The toss has the invulnerable. Got it. Okay. I was like, how did that Mephisto get out last time? It's the ally toss. Got it. Because it's the where's Garrosh? Activate to throw a nearby ally and grant them 20 armor for 3 seconds, dealing 171 damage to nearby enemies upon impact. Slow. While in flight, allied heroes are unstoppable. Yeah, I didn't even see it. Like I was like, it's not Ana. What did it? And I forgot about Garrosh ally toss. Time stop onto Uriel. Temporal loop is up in 2 seconds. Depraved Lunatic with 53 gems. That's a Horrify as well. The Dirts of Hate will go out. Depraved Lunatic goes down. That's 50-some gems. But Time Bullet's able to step in. Now, is Time Bullet going to be punished for this? Indomitable will be popped. There is a little bit of a zoning on the bottom onto Mo. BRB soaking with the sustained damage from this Diva. Oh, Mephisto doesn't get all of them. Micro missiles. Do you slow down this Mephisto? Can he get away? The nano boost. Razhag tries to make some sort of massive play to try and live, but it's not gonna work. Wait, what? Ana's healing on the far side, working out pretty good right there. I just kind of assumed that it was Mephisto dead to rights. Well, well, well. No Mephisto kill. Garrosh is about to respawn. Or excuse me, Uriel's about to respawn. Garrosh 10 seconds away. No turn-in. They have 52 out of the 60 gems. 20 in their pockets. 32 already turned in. So a few waves are necessary. Unfortunately, the waves are very pushed back. No one checking the bush. Maiev is able to sneak away. The side little gates down as well, so no shenanigans can be utilized for that one. Mid lane was, I think, just pushed up. Get the gems. Yeah, they got some gems. They pushed up the wave. And now the siege with the boss will begin. Ana trying her hardest. Seriously, Ana healed out of her goddamn mind. Look at not prepared on the bottom left of your screen. Gonna be going for a flank into the backline onto Chromie and onto Hunter Orc. The Stay Well and Listen does not connect onto the Maiev. She's able to get behind it in time. Temporal Loop, though, onto Maiev. She will fall. The Chromie traded in that moment. Horrify from the Gul'dan was utilized as well. Boss still working on the keep on the right side, but the focus right now is onto this fight. BRB soaking, trying to back away. Claude will fall here. The boss is going to confirm the keep. And D.Va should be able to boost out. Micro Missiles to slow down Yrel. Depraved Lunatic trying to chase in. I'm sorry, does Mephisto have 70-something gems? Hold on, where is it? Mephisto has 67 gems. Pick up one. Pick up just one. Pick up just one. God dang it, why are you like this? Boss is on core. It's going to scratch the shielding, and that's about it. Mephisto should get the turn in. I don't think the rotation will be had in time. But this is a mostly defensive turn-in. It's going to push out the mid lane. The top lane's going to be pushed back. Bottom's already pushed back as well. I think this just mostly pushes up the lanes, and maybe we'll see a little bit of damage onto some fort front gates. But Chromie back right now. Gul'dan up in 10 seconds. The Webweaver's still descending.
Descend, my daughters. Descend and destroy the blue team.
What's up, foe? Excuse me, Fa. 20 talent here is here, but I'm going to pull away the talents really quickly just so we can actually see a little bit more of this fight. Fish comes in with an icing. Ice Wall into the Mephisto. Durance of Fate does not connect. Time Bullet going to be Temporal Loop. We also see the Emerald from Deckard Cain. A lot of pots on the ground here. Mid lane Webweaver getting probably the most value. It's one shot onto the mid lane fort front gate. BRB Soaking's got the Mech Explosion. Will they utilize it? Depraved Lunatic on the lower side of our screen trying to back away. Bottom lane fort is actually being assailed by the Webweaver, so it does actually get quite a bit of value down there. The fight does continue still in this mid lane with 20s apiece. Bottom lane fort does go down, so there is value. I was thinking that the Webweavers would be cleared out, but this fight was quite dragged out in mid lane. Horrify from the Gul'dan. Mephisto taking a bit of damage. Stay well and listen from the Deckard Cain. Ana's gonna try and heal as much as she can, but Gul'dan with the Fel Flame is able to get the double kill. Now Garrosh with a huge Warlord's challenge. BRB Soaking trying to split the Ana away. Depraved Lunatic trying to save the moment. But the Temporal Loop. The Temporal Loop. But the Temporal Loop. Nice Ardent Defender. Holy crap, that Ardent Defender almost got a full HP bar. Can Yrel get away? Ana will be chased down by the Mei and D.Va, and you can already see Mei and D.Va, they're going core. They're done with it. They're done with it. Map number 2. Wait, hold on. This is important. Nobody freed Harrison Jones. Look at him. He's just chilling right there. Why would you not free Harrison Jones? What's up, Lava? How you doing, bud? You took too long. Your health bar's gone. That's what happened. Alrighty, map number 2 in our first best of 5 of the day goes over to the side of going to figure out something.
Subs.
Nah, I have.
Twitch sub.
Oh.
Thank you again, Forget What, for your Prime Gaming for 11 months. Thank you, Raka, for the gifted sub. Thank you very much for your support, chat. I love you. Alrighty. It could be a quick 3-0. It could just be a quick 3-0. We'll see what happens here. We'll get our next map in just a moment. I'm going to go ahead and do what everyone loves. Everybody, map number 3 in our first best of 5 of the day. First best of 5 of the day. I believe there are 3 in total. So we get into Infernal Shrines, as I mentioned, could be the final map in this best of 5. But we'll see what we get for Infernal Shrines. This is a very good Cho'Gall map, just saying. Shadow Sorcerer is cool. Shadow Sorcerer's got some really, really cool stuff to it. Very much enjoy playing the class. I actually don't know what direction to go into next, actually. I think maybe I start leveling back into Paladin or something and work up Paladin levels. I don't know. I have to look. I don't like min-max. I usually just go what's, like, thematic for my character. Like, I got a new spell, for example. Or I could learn another spell. So I was like, oh, I'll take tongues because it's not good for fighting, but I think it'd be cool. Like, it'd be a cool thing to have in like, for adventuring and stuff. And then the DM was like, actually, one of the characters already has it. And I was like, all right, well, I'll take Fear then, because it's very thematic with my character. Anyways, and so that's just, yeah. Like, I was like, I could take Counterspell. I could just take Counterspell. I could take Fireball. I could take all these things that are, like, meta, if you would. But, like, why not take something that's fun? Why not make it interesting? All right. Stitches and Stukov to be banned away. We will see a Leoric ban from the side of going to figure out something. What is our last ban from this team? Ban the Tychus, ban the Tychus, ban the Tychus, ban the Tychus, ban the Tychus. I mean, honest to God, even that, like, in general, Tychus is great on this map. I mean, Sylvanas, yeah. I guess you don't want to give Sylvanas away to a team, but... I think a lot of people really undervalue non-combat, but I agree, Lava. I think you are very on point with that statement. They're gonna Cho'Gall! They're taking the Tychus because they want to Cho'Gall. Baja claims throwing fireballs isn't fun. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that. Ooh. We can't have Ana, actually. Sorry, I was gonna say, in the long time ago, we used to see Uther, Kerrigan, Ana ran together, but we just had Ana last game, so Ana can't be played. She cannot be played in this, so... Tychus and what? What are we looking at? Ooh, what if you did, like, Tychus and Morales? What if you did a Lieutenant Morales with this? And just stim him. Just stim the Tychus. White Mane and a new Barak. Okay. Alrighty. For tanks that are still available, Arthas, Cho, ETC, Mal'Ganis, and not Stitches, because Stitches was banned away in this game. So we could see Mal'Ganis, ETC, Cho'Gall, Arthas, or a new or that's it actually, because a new Barak was just picked. Kerrigan, that's a character. Kerrigan, that's a character you haven't seen yet. You know what? The more and more European, like, EU region casting I've been doing, the more I've seen that they've been playing Kerrigan. There's actually a decent amount of Kerrigan when we do the EU in-houses, so definitely check out the EU in-house days when I do casting for that, because there's some really, really good picks and bans, or, picks and plays. Staring at the bans here, thinking about the Deathwing ban as a... Rhaegar will be banned away once again. When we look at healers or support... Abathur, Alexstrasza, Ariel, Karazim, Lili, Lieutenant Morales, Medivh, Lost Vikings, Tyrande, Zarya are available. I have a little spreadsheet that's constantly being updated, so I don't think it's gonna be solo heal Uther. I don't think it'll be that. I wouldn't mind a Tyrande actually with this. A Tyrande, ooh, Lili. All right, going for the blinds with Lili, going with the blinds with Cassia. That's going to make Tychus's life a lot more difficult, so I do like that adjustment into the draft. Kerrigan back to carry again. Last two picks from the right-hand side. What will we see from Madness? Could be their final map in this best of 5. As I mentioned, there's 3 best of 5s today. Ooh, I love the Ragnaros for Infernal Shrines. I absolutely love the Ragnaros. Wait. You can't play Greymane. 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 He was picked in map number 1. Yeah. Sorry. You're here for main tank Uther. All right, we'll see. Are they going to make them redraft? All right. So we have to make the lobby. We'll see what they end up doing. We'll see what they end up doing here. Spooky Worm. That's my response, Spooky Worm. Can we speed up drafts up to the same point? Yes? No. Plus. You can just choose. Okay. All right. So we're not redrafting. We're not redrafting. We, it was last pick indeed. Yes, it was. Alrighty. So the last pick is going to be what? What is the last pick going to be? Falstad. Okay, Falstad instead of a Gray Mane. That's actually a really good draft still. I want to see more games, like the one with Cho'Gall versus 4 healers and Vikings. I feel like that is going to... That typically is when you get to, like, Game 5s. Game 3 is when it starts to shift, and Game 4 and 5 is really where you get the out there drafts. So I would say, you know, if you really want those chaotic games, pray for a Game 4 and 5. I think that's my opinion of it. I've only done one day of Meta Madness casting, this being the second one, so you know I'm still kind of, it's a bit of a learning curve for me. All right, so I am gonna go ahead and swap us in here. I will write up our prediction, and I will start the prediction when I get into the game, so there'll be a slight delay. Which team wins Infernal Shrines? Fun fact, Kerrigan is indirectly named after Nancy Kerrigan, a figure skater who attacked by Tony Harding at the... Oh, God. Is GTFO still on Arthas? Yes, they are. So the only change from the draft is the Falstad. I did see a Samuro hover for a second, but I think they all agreed that it was the Arthas pick stands. Alrighty, we're still just loading in, obviously. You know what movie is, just the ice skating thing popped this in my brain. I watched it not too long ago, was the, Blades of Glory with, I forget the actor's name who was in Napoleon Dynamite, but it's also got Will Ferrell in it. It's pretty funny. It's got some good yokes. Alright. Let's go ahead and get into it. Which team will win Infernal Shrines? Get your gambles in, because on the left-hand side, we got the members of our blue team going to figure out something. Claude on the Kerrigan, Fish on the Uther, Soaking on the Arthas, Hunter Orc to play the Lili, and Madron on the Cassia. I love the idea that Lili is the size of Kerrigan. I love that Lili is the size of Uther. Over on the right-hand side, we get the members of Madness, looking to take us into that map 4, maybe map 5. The reverse sweep is possible here. Not prepared on the Falstad, Time Bullet on the Tychus, Razhag on the Anubarak, Depraved Lunatic playing the Ragnaros, and Mo will be on the White Mane. You still have time to get your gambles in. Gamble is open. Get your gambles in. Everyone, here's your alarm.
Hey, listen.
The gambles are still up and active. You can see the level 1s, and you can see a little bit of the engagement here. I had a runner at my law firm named Kerrigan after the Oh, that's cool, actually. I always think, like, if I ever had a kid, I would consider naming them after a character from a game. Like, if I had a daughter, I would 100% be like, can we name her Zelda? Like, we'll name her Link. Perfect. What's up, Last? Hey, Last got last. Good to see you, bud. Sorry, you had to wait for the alarm. Oh, First Blood goes over to the side of Madness. Oh, really? I didn't know that, Raka. I actually didn't know that. Want to name your kid Land from Wheel of Time? Now, I feel like if it's a boy, we name him Legolas. Or Aragon. Maybe even Gimli. But not Gandalf. I mean, you just can't. You just can't. So let's focus in on the game here. Chat, you're a little off topic. I'm always on topic. Let me reel it back in for you. And Depraved Lunatic will be making the rotations, going to be going into Blast Wave build. We have the Uther looking for the auto attack for the Hammer of the Lightbringer, but also keep in mind that basic attack reduces the cooldown of Hammer of Justice by 1.5 seconds, as I apologize for not showing you that kill on Ragnaros in mid lane. Fish with 25 of the 75 stacks. But taking the Hobbits to Isengard. We should make that an alert, honestly. Can we just make that song an alert? It'll have to be for like a... Maybe we do it for a bit. Okay, hold on. Where's my notepad? Sorry. Sorry. All right, Isengard bit alert. There we go. I'll figure it out sometime this weekend. I know someone's son called Flynn from Tron. Ooh, interesting. So, my parents just named me Christopher because Christopher's my mom's favorite name, so that's fair. I'll take that. My middle name is my grandfather's middle name. Don't know where my last name comes from though. That one's an oddity to me. 7 talents here on the horizon for both of these teams. Just skimming through the level 4s currently, just seeing if there's anything of note. I am just missing kill after kill because I'm looking at other stuff. But Uther is going to be going into that mass stun sort of build here. I'm really excited to see how it works out as it progresses. But the dive, the damage is available. That is 3 kills early on to the members of Madness. And they want that game 4. They don't want to be 3-0'd in this first best of 5 of the day. No, no, no. Parents name me after the state they can see me in. Huh. It's always fascinating where where all that comes from. Like, my brother has my dad's middle name. I don't 100% know, actually, why they chose his first name, but either way. Claude is going to be looking for a counter kill at all? Okay, I was about to be like, there's no way. There's no way you actually pulled this off. If that Kerrigan lived and turned it around, that would have been absolutely wild. New Mexico, Rhode Island, Delaware. Despair. What's up, Crush? Good morning, my friend. I hope you're well. Frozen Punisher, excuse me, Arcane Punisher for the bottom lane. Jump on to BRB soaking. And this is really good. This is really, really good early momentum for Madness. I gotta say, Madness is playing this super duper well. A lot of the maps, though, have looked like this at the beginning for Madness. They start strong, and then there's like a 10 talent tier shifts. We'll see if that happens. We'll see if that happens. Right now, Madness has a chunky little lead. Half a level, I would say. Let's see if they can hold on to it. Of course, with the 10 talent tiers on the horizon, you know what it means. We're going to cycle through the other numbers. She who laughs laughs best. Sustained chase onto Razhag will... No, okay. Didn't have a whole lot of mana, as I wasn't sure if they were going to try and press the moment. Cocoon onto Uther. Ragnaros with the Sulfur Smash, not timed out, as the Cocoon was broken a little bit faster than anticipated, and an attempt for a kill, but it does not work out. Gus for Falstad, Commandeer for the Tychus, and... God, I always mix up white mains. Is it, It's, Nope, I'm blanking. It's not Divine Reckoning. It's, Aegis something? Aegis something. Yeah, sure, whatever. Well, what we do know is that Ragnaros will be falling here. We'll see the white main talent here. I can just look at it. It's driving me nuts. Scarlet Aegis! There we go. Scarlet Aegis. I was like, it's Aegis something. Nice Howling Blast onto the Tychus. We do have the The level 1 for the Arthas, the Frost Presence, building up those stacks to get extra range. Also, the big one is going to be rooting through the path, which is going to be great for the objective area. Kerrigan! Oh no, Kerrigan is going to get popped like a pimple in top lane. Scarlet Aegis and Divine Reckoning. Yeah, it's I knew it wasn't Divine Reckoning. I just could not remember because excuse me. I feel like I don't see Scarlet Aegis very often. I feel like it's just always Divine Reckoning, but either way. All I know is Divine Reckoning is always her staff and Scarlet Aegis is her in the picture. That's how I remember them. Now, what do they do? Pfft. I just don't see enough white main to remember her kit and her build and everything. And I don't play a ton of white main either, so it's just kind of out of my head. Army of the Dead for Arthas. He does not want to win the game, unfortunately. Winners take Sindragosa. You know this, chat. I know this. BRB Soaking knows this. Second objective phase of the game, going to be Frozen in the top lane. Not prepared, is prepared for a dive into the bottom and will not be taken out. Sharpened Blades for the Kerrigan, 60-some stacks out of the, I believe it's 75 that you need. Yep. If Whitemane becomes undead, will she be Whitemane? Okay. Okay. Uther's done with his level 1, so he's got the cooldown reduction for his stuns. Arthas finds a kill into Falstad. Ah, that was the help of Kerrigan and the Ultralisk now that I look at the minimap. But all that's going to be moving up. Cocoon onto the Cassia. Uther's forced to use Divine Shield on himself. Ultralisk is here. It does have a little bit of duration left, so it's going to be start getting some of those. Ooh, that's some really good damage into a Nubrak. We will see the Scarlet Aegis from the white main, but it does not save this Ragnaros. Seen a lot of white mains, but I also browse WoW art sites. Ah, WoW art sites. Got it. Okay. Do those have about 34 rules on them? Do those art sites have about 34 rules? Razhag looking to pressure out the enemy, but I don't think that was the right call because now the turn of tables. Gus from Falstad saves the moment. Jugs from Lily keeping Soaking nice and healthy, and this objective phase, it actually is just now surpassed in favor for the side of going to figure out something. Madness? Ooh. Ragnos wants to steal away the last little bit here with the Molten Core. The Sulfur Smash is used. Regen Globes are going to be grabbed. Claude looks for a combo onto Not Prepared, turns onto this Nubrak. Does the Punisher jump backwards? It's actually Kerrigan gets out of the cocoon from a Nubrak and is able to live. That's Tychus getting pummeled. And Fish lives. We've got Cassia diving over to the right-hand side. It's actually Kerrigan over to the right-hand side, gets the kill into Falsehead. Cassia kills the Tychus, and this Punisher will find a hole for it in top lane. Beautifully played from the side of going to figure out something as they clear out this top lane wave, and the Punisher still very healthy. Going to be autoing its way through this keep front gate. How much more value can the Frozen Punisher get? Jump onto the Anubrak. Kerrigan goes for a combo, and good night, Anubarak. Youch. Nubrak going to be dead once again for 30 seconds. The keep front gate will be going down to Kerrigan. The Punisher gets another jump onto the lower side, onto Time Bullet. Kerrigan, hey, that was a really good Frost explosion right at the end. Gets a extra bit of siege. Or opens up a bit of extra siege since there's no shots out from the keep. Arthas soaking up the mid lane. Lily is full Serpent build. Next Punisher will be Mortar. Will it be in the mid lane? That is the question we're going to find out. I believe we have not had a mid lane Punisher yet. Hey, it will be mid, it will be Mortar, as I mentioned. I believe the first Punisher of the game was in bottom. Yes, it was, because that's how we're seeing so much damage onto this fort and such, etc. There's actually 63 rules. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm more partial to 69. Ball Lightning from the Cassia, Scarlet Aegis from the White Main, a Gust from Falstad, a lot utilized there, but that's it. Actually, I think also the Ultralisk was used to try and set up a stun. Soaking will have a little bit extra help from the Kerrigan Ultralisk to clear out that wave. Falstead in top lane. Only 36 stacks right now, and just clearing things out with those hammerings. Now, mid lane to be managed by Tychus and Ragnaros. So, while that's happening, and a slight advantage, and well, there was a slight advantage in talent tier for a moment there. Bottom lane, front gate will be opened up. Arthas makes the rotation into the top to go soak things up. He is completely done with his Frost Presence. 96 stacks onto the Frozen Wastes. Mid lane Punisher not too far away. Mortar Punisher shouldn't be far off from an announcement. Alright. Sorry. A little bit of tea for me. Turn off my little warming plate, and bit of a setup here. Looking at Arthas. Pops the army. No, he actually doesn't pop the army. The Army of the Dead will not be utilized. Kerrigan jumps in with a Divine Shield, and she cannot be pushed away. Uther now inside the cocoon, jugs out from the Lili. We've got a root onto Depraved Lunatic, but the chase is onto Razhag, who will get the burrow out. Mo. Oh, Mo may be the new target. Doesn't have the Scarlet Aegis. Going to be taking them for a bit of a yakety sax adventure on the left-hand side of our screen. Arthas does pop the Army of the Dead. Cassia looking for the kill. Tychus does fall. Ragnaros gets the Molten Core. And Lili continues chasing onto Razhag. We did have Cassia get the kill onto Whitemane. And can they push on to keep with this? I don't think so. Ragnaros, though, on the left-hand side of our screen, trying to run away. Depraved Lunatic taking quite a bit of sustained damage from this Cassia in the chase. And BRB Soaking, he's going to tank a few of these tower shots. But it does seem like Claude is the one who's going to be taken down right there, unfortunately. Punisher was announced, 4 seconds on that one. Tychus up in 11, Whitemane up in 15. Fish trying to back away, getting a little bit of healing from the Lili as a nice cleanse onto Soaking. Very nice timing on that cleanse. Kerrigan dead for 35. Tychus working his way to top lane to clear out the catapults. And this objective phase still looking really good to Madness. Depraved Lunatic on the right side of our screen is going to be scouted by BRB Soaking. Howling Blast roots the Tychus, and this is a disengage. Are they chasing onto Ragnaros now? Disengaging back into lane. Kerrigan up in 14 seconds. They don't want to stagger a death here. But they also don't want to give away the objective for free. Army of the Dead is about to be available. Divine Shield will be used onto Arthas. He steps back in, pops the army, and how much value can they get? Lili is cocoon. Falstead being chased down by Soaking, but it ain't gonna get a kill. Kerrigan just now back, and I do think that the members of Going to Figure Out Something need to set up for a defense. Falstead will hearth out. Stun from the Uther. Kerrigan looking for a combo. She does get the Primal Grasp, the Impale as well. Ragnaros is on the objective phase. Falstead flies back in. Kata and Wave in top lane onto the keep right now. Catapult will lock on to the keep and get some great sustained damage. Get some great structural damage, excuse me. I'm sorry, why are they giving this back over? I'm confused. Arthas is dead for 22. Where are the Falstead Qs? What is going on? I'm so confused. I'm so very confused by this play right now. But either way, we have a new Breck burrowing in onto 2. We have a Cocoon Chrysalis for the Kerrigan. Nice cleanse once again. Tychus with the Commandeer Odin stepping in. 20 talents here just about to be here for our Going to Figure Out Something crew in the blue. Arthas is also here to help clear out the Punisher. Ragnaros did go into top lane, so this is 4v5 favoring the right hand, or the Going to Figure Out Something as Madness backs away and they get a fort in mid. Blah! Ooh, they'll get a fort in bottom too. Double fort objective phase, not too bad. Not too bad to Madness. And Nubrek will slow down Uther in the chase. Kerrigan, they want to chase this really bad. No, they have the 20 talents to your advantage. Can't blame them, really, for wanting to step into the enemy. Hammering from Falstead to help out. Soaking, taking a lot of damage. Kerrigan pops out of the bush with the rest of the team. The ball lightning from the Cassia. Kerrigan with a Divine Shield is able to get the kill onto the Anubarak. Scarlet Aegis from the Whitemane. The tower shots are onto Kerrigan. Claude needs to back away. The Ragnaros. Ooh, Bolt of the Storm, level 20 from Kerrigan. Ragnaros gets into the Molten Core, gets a big swing onto BRB Soaking, who's trying to back away. Tychus Grenade will push him further away, not able to get the last bit that they're looking for. Fish tries to avoid the damage from this Ragnaros Molten Core, and meanwhile in top lane, a massive wave is going to be colliding into this fort that needs to be cleared out. Bottom lane needs to be managed as well, and only a Nubarak falls with the 20 talent tier advantage dive. Uther does have the redemption. Check really quickly. Yeah, he's got that. Ball Lightning, or Infinite Ball Lightning for the Cassia. You will see the Anti-Magic Shell for the Arthas. Activate to make Arthas immune to spell damage for 4 seconds, and heals Arthas for 25% of the damage prevented. Lily is 1 million jugs. On the opposing side, we will see the 20s for Madness. I'm assuming Wind Tunnel. I'm guessing a rewind for a Nubarak. Tychus, maybe he goes for the Bob and Weave at 20. Well, it's probably going to be Big Red Button. Rewind to Nubarak. We have the upgrade for Scarlet Aegis, the Scarlet Crusade. Aegis heals for 50% more and makes the affected allies unstoppable for 2 seconds. Top lane, they want to take down the fort really quickly. Top lane also does have a Frozen Punisher. This will get rid of the well, so no well available for either side in the top lane. Kerrigan hanging out in mid with an Impaler camp. Ragnaros still holding 20. Does he go Submerge? Does he go for a Heroic Difficulty? I feel like Heroic Difficulty on this map is the direction I would be heading into. The upgrade for the Molten Core for the cooldown reduction on it. Yep, Heroic Difficulty. Molten Core has 25% increased health and damage, and a cooldown is reduced by 50 seconds. If I'm not mistaken, Molten Core is a 120-second cooldown baseline. Yes. So it's an 80-second cooldown, 70-second cooldown now. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull away the talents really quickly because we might get a fight here in the mid lane. Sorry, just scouting the vision between these two teams really quickly. Okay. Shrine is active. Could be the final shrine of the game. Kerrigan immediately starts out working on this. Getting a few of those skeletal defenders to their side. Nearly halfway there already. Commandeer Odin from the Tychus. Time Bullets can take a bit of damage. BRB soaking. Gonna have to back away here. I think he actually popped that anti-magic shell already. I think that was that kind of like green bop around him. Kerrigan also clearing out the wave, getting some of her shielding built up. Whitemane's the target of soaking on the right-hand side. Over on the left, Kerrigan's trying to get a Primal Grasp and upheaval. The Ultra Lisk at the end as well to follow up the CC onto Ragnaros. He's dead for 60 seconds. Divine Shield onto Arthas. He chases on to Time Bullet as the Ball Lightning comes out from Cassia. She's got the cooldown reduction from the Infinite, and they don't need a Punisher. No, you don't even need the Punisher. Lily comes back to make sure Kerrigan's A-okay. Actually, Uther steps back as well. Cassia and Arthas will finish out the keep. This Whitemane is dead. Keep will fall, and I do believe, ladies and gentlemen, our first best of 5 of the day is going to be a 3-0 here in Meta Madness. I do believe with 30 seconds on average, 50 on Whitemane, a lone Nubarak to defend, this is going to be your members of Going to Figure Out Something taking the first best of 5 of the day. Fantastically played, really good communication. Obviously, we didn't get to hear the comms or anything, but definitely able to run things back or reel things back in after what looked like some shaky starts on these maps. GG's to the members of Going to Figure Out Something. Kerrigan just being pinged. We will be seeing the members of Going to Figure Out Something in the next matchup versus Disgusting. Let's pay out the people. Which team wins Infernal Shrines? It is going to be the members of Going to Figure Out Something. GG's. Really well played. Gotta be honest. Gotta be honest, really well played. Let's see, what was, Hey, look, BRB soaking was midway through. Just about. But not living up to your name, bud. Cassie out. Oh, I'm just kidding. I keyed. Alright. We will get ready for... Genuinely impressed how much XP going to figure out something was getting through the game. I mean, side soaking from, like, Arthas was doing a great job splitting. Kerrigan did a good job splitting as well. Like, yeah. These players understand how to soak and the necessary times to... It's just really, really good players.